What is your specialization in LL.B? Can you simplify your legal education and with professionally designed and defined career path? Yes. Once again the question, what is your specialization in LL.B? So you may say specializations are designed for masters and not in graduation. But have you gone through the curriculum of your law subjects offered by your universities or law colleges or any other universities comparatively in the country or abroad? Today, understanding about specialization and curriculum designed for your LL.B will simplify your journey of legal education. Hello and welcome everyone. In this video, you will understand how to choose your subjects smartly in law as per your area of interest and your passion out of all four streams of education. That is, has said, four streams are the streams in arts, commerce, business administration, and science, and how you can simplify your legal education and with professionally designed and defined career path. So let's move ahead with our journey. So today we are going to understand and sort out the best possible way of pursuing legal education. The reason for making this video is for my current students and for future prospective students about why and how to pursue legal education. By knowing how to choose right specializations in legal education for better career opportunities. So, why and how to pursue legal education? First of all, it is necessary to know your area of interest, that is passion. Most of the time, people used to speak about passion. So, for a student after his 12th, he has to understand what are his area of interest or passion for choosing the right profession for rest of his 40 plus years of professional life. So, can passion be a profession? Why not? Either be it a legal or non-legal profession. Knowledge of legal compliances is necessary these days in this competitive age. So you can make a passion for your area of interest and there can be some legal compliances attached to it and you can perform and profess your passion. So we will simplify these statements in our coming slides. First of all, you need to understand what are the earning capacity of a person. So whether passion is also a part of it, may or may not be. And what about the education? Even that may be a part or may not be a part of your earning capacity. So you see a lot of uneducated people, even then they are uneducated, they do not have any certificate courses, degrees on a piece of paper certifying them they are educated, but even then they are passionate about their work, and even if not passionate, because of some comfortable zones provided to them, they are doing well and earning better than a master's or even a PhD holders. So here what I wanted to say is like you understand when you have to lock or unlock your formal education. So if you feel graduation is enough based upon the work you are interested in, there is no formal education provided or offered in any university or colleges, then yes, you can stop there. Else you find yes, you need a formal education, then you can go ahead with the graduation or masters, because there will be a responsibility for a person. He will be responsible for not getting employed if he has even completed his masters or double graduation or double masters. So here understand whether you really need to invest another 4 to 5 years or 6 to 7 years for pursuing your masters, double graduation, that is first stream of graduation, and your law graduation, and is it necessary for you to pursue masters or double masters or your PhD. So we will give a thought for our educational system. So first of all, you will understand what is the duration for law. So certain years has to be invested in legal education, that is of certain sure duration. We know in legal education it will be 3 years after completing our graduation from any stream. It can be from BA, BBA, BCom, BSc, but it shall not be from BA Fine Arts. So we are giving 3 years of first stream education, graduation, and another 3 years for LL.B. So there is another way out after your 12th. It is 5 years of integrated law course. So the LL.B is integrated with your graduation of first stream, that is BA LL.B, BBA LL.B, BCom LL.B or BSc LL.B after your 12th. And there is masters in law, LLM. It can be pursued with a duration of 1 year or even for 2 years depending upon the institutions offering them. You will be also eligible to pursue your masters in first graduation stream, that is you can pursue MA, MCom, MBA, MSc respectively as per your stream chosen in your graduation, that is first graduation. So what are the options available in general parlance after 12th? What people do, students will pursue. There are limited courses, limited streams you can perform, like you can pursue BA from arts, BCom for commerce, BBA, that is business administration courses, or science for BSc to be a graduate in all those streams. So recently our education ministry has validated certain dual courses, like simultaneously you can do more than one course. Like while doing your graduation you can do your diploma, certificate, or 1 years of PG courses. So you need to keep an eye, since the educational ministries will be changing their policies, so you need to be updated upon which type of courses you can simultaneously pursue. So if really willing to have knowledge, then concentrate on a single course or single graduation. Else not a problem if you smartly choose the common subject in both the streams, both the education you are pursuing. So for example, if you are pursuing your BBA, in the first semester you are studying company law, then yes, you can choose a company law certificate course from any other online institution. So you are preparing for a single subject, but you are appearing for twice for the same grade, but you will be earning an extra grade. So instead of going behind the certificates, it is better you go for knowledge. And if you really are willing to pursue it, then see that smartly you are choosing the common subjects in both the courses. So you have another option of doing your masters, and you have another option of doing your chartered accountancy courses, company secretary, this cost and works management accountant, or CFA, or medical, or engineering. These are the limited options you can get in the education system. So apart from this, you don't have to study anything else. So what if you have studied the first graduation in particular stream, arts, commerce, business administration, or science? So how about pursuing your masters? Why not in law? So let's understand the options available in law after your graduation. So you have completed your BCom, BA, BBA, BSc. Now you are eligible for 3 years of LL.B. So after your LL.B or before your LL.B, you are a graduate, so you can do a MA, MCom, MBA, or MSc, or after your LL.B you can do this masters in arts, commerce, MBA, or MSc. So even you can pursue masters in law, that is LLM, for 1 or 2 years, within 1 year or 2 year. So if you are completing all the courses, like you have completed your suppose BCom or BBA, and you have completed 3 years of LL.B, opting with the particular stream subjects in your LL.B, and you have completed your MCom or MBA, or you have completed your first or second year of LLM, choosing those subjects which are similar to the courses included in the curriculum of chartered accountancy, company secretary, or CMA or CFA courses. Then if you have aimed prior your graduation, first stream graduation, then you can plan it accordingly, the subjects you have to choose as per the courses finally you are willing to do, or as per the profession you are going to choose for your rest of your life. So what are the options available after 12th? It is 5 years of integrated LL.B. So you will be simultaneously completing your graduation in 2 years, and along with that you will be completing LL.B in 3 years. So complete 5 years you will be dedicating towards a 5 years of integrated graduation in law. Here you will be certified for both the first stream graduation and the LL.B after 5 years, that is after passing 5 years. If you have completed 2 years of graduation, first stream graduation, you are not going to be given any certificate for that graduation. So the conditions are you have to complete the remaining years of LLB as well. So after that you are eligible for both masters in the first stream of graduation you have done and with the 1 year or 2 years of LLM, or as usual you can perform your CA, CS, CMA, CFA, other competitive courses. So these CA, this competitive courses can be done online with a distance education system. So you need to perform certain eligibility criteria and you can do it while working as well. If you have really dedicated your concentrated, you have dedicatedly completed your 5 years of LLB or even your first time graduation, MCOM or any masters. So you have dedicatedly, smartly opting with the common subjects. Then here while working, you can complete your professional courses or other competitive exams like judiciary exams are there, or even your first stream graduation exams can be given like banking, insurance, etc. About PhD, I want to say students, if you are addicted to reading after completing these many courses and after working as a professional in your interested field or area of interest or passion, so you have developed eagerness to inquire and research, then pursuing doctorate will not be a constraint. It will lead to enter the profession of an academician who is preparing to solve the conceptual problems theoretically. We all know it. So how about pursuing law? Here the important part I want to say is selection of right curriculum. So here we will simplify the law curriculum in this video based on your background subjects in your first graduation. Since the compulsory law subjects are uh, taught in your law institutions, educational institutions, they are useful for all the competitive exams like constitution, administrative law, family laws, and company laws, CRPC, that is Criminal Procedure Code, Civil Procedure Code, IPC, CPC, all those compulsory subjects are going to be taught in the compulsory pattern subjects offered by almost all the law universities and colleges. But what about the courses which are offered as an optional subject? So here is what you have to understand how smartly you can choose your subject. If you have aimed something, you have understood in the area in which you have a passion, so you are interested to profess and make that part as your profession, then yes, so you have first of all chosen your stream of education, that is graduation. So you are interested in business, yes, then BCom will be the right choice. And in LLB you can choose the commercial laws. And what if it is related to arts? Then you need to pursue your graduation in arts, BA, and the relevant subjects in LLB you need to choose is from public law. And what if it is corporate laws related? It is all about managing and decision making. So as a business administration, you are responsible to give a prompt and quick decisions relating to corporate, since it is a business bachelor's of business administration, so it is not a administration of any other you say non-governmental organizations or any medical sector, nothing. It is a business administration of a, it is an administration of a business. So it is all about giving quick decisions, so you need to concentrate on the corporate laws. So here I want to clarify the difference between BCom and BBA. In BCom you are going to specialize in the particular operational subjects like processing, wherein accounting you need to be a skillful and learned person in particular stream of accounts, or in taxation, or in economics, okay, in particular. But for business administration BBA students, so though you are giving managerial decisions, that is okay, but first of all you should understand about the subject, not in terms of solving the problem of that particular operation, not not sitting to look into the tallying of the balance sheets, not resolving any liabilities into that accounts of a business, or not suggesting anything as per the taxation matters. You are just considering all the streams and you are giving a decision. So at least you should know about the operational part of commerce. So in both BCom and BBA, most of the universities compile and combine the subjects, the commercial laws and corporate laws, or even in the graduation level. If you are doing BBA or BCom, you will come across the same subjects most of the time. And extra subjects, we will discuss what extra subjects you are going to learn in BCom and what are the different subjects you are going to learn in BBA. So if you are studying for BSc, completed BSc and want to complete your law, then if you have found some area of interest in science, and you have an option to study natural science laws, that is natural laws in your LL.B. And there are certain new subjects introduced by education minister recently, that is travel and tourism graduation. And earlier we had hotel management, hospitality and hotel management courses as well. So it is a combination of all streams, like it includes arts of cooking food, hospitality and all, and it includes also the commercial laws relating to how to be accountable, how to prepare the accounts, how to maintain the records, and it is dealing with the corporate laws as well, because it is all about business administration. So the hospitality and tourism and even this hotel management courses are coming under this corporate sectors. So again, this hospitality and hotel management courses are again coming under this BSc, that is natural science laws also, because there are certain nutritional compliances to be looked into, like the diet, the elements contents in your diet, all those things has to be maintained by the hospitality industry. So what are you doing here while classifying your stream? So first of all, you are getting to know in which stream you have a passion. Before that, you sit and ask yourself what are the areas of your interest, in what action or what event you are passionate about, so that you want to carry that passion to be a profession in future. So if you find that subject or topic in arts, then pursue arts and accordingly pursue your public law, and eventually you can do your masters in BA in that particular subject, or it may be a BCom commercial subject or business administrative subject, science, that is natural science laws, you can perform it accordingly. So first of all, you need to classify. Before that, you have to have a passion. You should understand what is your passion, for what you are passionate about. So you may sit for an hours, days, weeks or months to know what is your passion, and you want to make it your profession for rest of your life after your legal or any formal education. What you want to do in your life professionally. So after that, classify these subjects as per the stream. So under which stream you want to pursue your formal education, then decide if it is going to be a formal education or informal education. So if it's formal education, you need to complete the graduation, and accordingly if you feel there are depending upon the occupation or the event you have chosen, whether it is formally educated for masters, you have to look into that as well. So after that, you need to decide, you need to choose those subject. It can be one subject or more than one subject from a particular, like commercial stream. There can be 2 3 subjects: business studies, economics, taxation. So they are interrelated. So choose your subjects from a single stream and divide it as per law. So as per law, like suppose I said commercial laws, so you are compiling it, dividing and compiling it as per commercial laws, and you are ruling in your profession because you know all the case laws relevant with that particular subject. So let's start with all the streams. First of all, we will start with public law. So public law, as I said, it is relevant with BA subjects. So to start with public law, it deals with the social problems in the broad context. So if you have chosen to pursue public law in law graduation, then graduation in BA will suffice and simplify your journey in law. So what are the subjects included in your BA? It is history, political science, sociology, social psychology, geography, economics as your core subjects. But these subjects may differ from university to university. And these subjects are closely relevant to public law in your LL.B. Like the basic laws, which are compulsory. So these are constitutional laws, they are public laws, administrative law, civil law and criminal law. These are more relevant subjects and useful in legal practice. So this public law relevant with BA subjects relevant to public law, and public law will be useful in legal practice, that is into litigation. And how about the optional subject? If you have not been provided that in compulsory subject, then the educational institutions will provide those subjects in optional subjects, giving you a choice to choose within. So those optional subject, if you observe, it can be either from commercial law or it can be from the public law. So now you have to decide, and even it can be from the natural laws, that is science background. So now you have to choose accordingly. How can you choose it, the optional subject? If you are a BS student and you have found that there is some subjects you are passionate about and you want to pursue in that particular subject, then choose the public law subjects. These are human rights, or it can be humanitarian and refugee law, or only humanitarian laws. Right to information, criminology, penology and victimology, interpretation of statutes and principles of legislation, comparative constitutions, comparative criminal procedure, offences against child and juvenile justice, international relations and organizations, legal philosophy, Indian federalism, land laws, media law and censorship, gender justice and feminist jurisprudence, laws relating to vulnerable and disadvantaged group, rent control and slums clearance, prison administration or probation and parole, local self-government, citizenship and immigration law, law relating to elections, law relating to women and child, and law of education. So these may be the subjects offered along with any other optional choices. So now let's move on to commercial law. So what are commercial laws? If you have chosen first of all to pursue commercial law in your law graduation, then graduation in BCom will suffice and simplify your journey in law. Why I am saying this simplification of your legal education, you will understand at the end of this video. So commercial law, these commercial laws deal specifically with those who are dealing in a business of exchanges and transactions, whether that's exchanges, transactions, dealings are into for products or services. And these commercial laws are most of the time relevant subjects useful in big law firms or big corporate bodies which may or may not be into litigation part of law. So here litigation means the dispute is resolved in a court, it cannot be resolved outside the court, and there are non-litigation cases wherein the dispute can be resolved outside the court. So these commercial laws and corporate laws most of the time can be resolved outside the court as well. And since there are alternative dispute resolution subjects has been included as a compulsory subject, that becomes an important part to understand that non-litigation part as well. And what are the BCom subjects? That are financial accounting, corporate accounting, this cost accounting, taxation, principles of and practice of auditing, business environment, business statistics, economics, company law, etc. as a core subjects in your BCom, but it may differ and vary from university to university. So if you are studying this BCom subjects, these subjects are closely related to commercial laws in your LL.B. So if you study those commercial laws again, then you have completed your foundational core basic concepts, completed that concepts and some with some procedures in that your first stream graduation. Now you are going as per the legal aspect of that subject. So you need basically these subjects are given as a compulsory subject in your LL.B course. Those are tax laws, banking and insurance laws, labor laws, white collar crimes, laws on securities and financial market, etc. So this may be compulsory or it may be given in the alternative or optional subjects. So if these subjects are not given or given as an optional subject, then you need to choose if you are pursuing or you have pursued BCom and you are pursuing LL.B. So there are other optional subjects related to your BCom. So they are competition law, negotiable instruments, banking and insurance law, intellectual property rights law, white collar crimes, company law, business regulation laws, business ethics and corporate governance, corporate social responsibility laws on corporate finance, business laws or mercantile laws, law of bankruptcy and insolvency law, again agricultural marketing law, consumer laws, national or international tax laws. Here why I am saying national and tax laws, because some institutes, some universities offer national tax laws, that is taxation, as a part 1, and in the part 2, in any next coming semesters, international tax laws as part 2. So, or even you may get it in your masters as a specialization, international tax laws. So you can opt for national labor and industrial laws as part 1, or international labor and industrial laws as part 2. International economic laws, international trade economics, international trade organizations, contract laws, investment laws on securities, or security laws and financial markets. So coming to corporate laws, as I said earlier, generally most of the universities, they will not consider BCom and BBA subjects as different. But as I said, there is a difference of operational aspects. So BBA subjects, they are not classified accurately and are at times considered as common subjects under finance and accounts and management. If you have chosen to pursue corporate law, then graduation in BBA will suffice and simplify your journey in law, provided you have chosen your passion out of that particular stream from corporate law. So corporate law is also known as enterprise law. It includes the rules, practices, regulations that will govern the formation, operation, termination, management, governance of a company, corporate firms, or a corporation bodies, or corporations in broader context. So it's all about managing. Again, the subjects in corporate law are relevant in interpreting the corporate law. That is, the subjects in BA are relevant in interpreting corporate laws. So you have completed your foundations in first stream of graduation in BBA. The concepts are clear. Now you are going with the legal aspect, legal compliances in corporate laws. So it will be easy and simplifying way of learning commercial and corporate laws, and are most of the time relevant subjects useful in big law firms, corporations, corporate bodies, and which may or may not be into litigation part of law. Opportunities under corporate law are in administration, planning, management, financial strategic analysis, etc. as part of management. So you can see that most of the MBAs, that is after BBA, they can choose MBA, this Masters in Business Administration. So even there is a lot of scope for them, but due to a lot of competition, most of the students are completing their MBAs. So because of which they need to have a certain specialization, or they can complete their LL.B, that is legal compliances. So management will be a part, and addition to that, legal compliances will be an added advantage to complete your management as well as this legal compliances courses. So what are the subjects in BBA? The core subjects may be business management, communication, human resource management, that is human resource management under industrial relations, financial management, principles and practice of management, entrepreneurship development, managerial economics, international business, organizational behavior, etc. as your core subjects in BBA. So these subjects will be relevant in interpreting the corporate laws. The corporate laws may be compulsory or optional subjects. Like the basic subjects are labor laws, industrial laws, competition laws, company law, IPR laws, and similar law subjects. So what if there are other subjects to be opted out of the optional subjects? Yes, you can opt, and these subjects can be your competition law, negotiable instruments, banking and insurance law, intellectual property rights law, white collar crimes, company law, business regulation laws, business ethics and corporate governance, corporate social responsibility, laws on corporate finance, business laws or mercantile law, law of banking and insolvency law, agricultural marketing law, consumer law, national or international tax law, national or international labor and industrial laws, international economic law, international trade economics, international trade organization, contract laws, investment laws or securities laws and financial markets. So you can observe one thing, that again most of the subjects are similar in BCom and BBA. So I have told you how to differentiate between them. Now coming to the natural laws in LL.B. If you have chosen to pursue natural law, yes, in LL.B you can do it, then graduation in BSc will suffice and simplify your journey in law. This degree will enable a learner to combine natural science and nature's law perfectly. So how? We will come to know by the subjects we are opting. So Natural laws are the latest developments becoming part of curriculum. Why? Because due to new enactments, new laws are coming in the country and even in abroad. These enactments are made based upon these new developments with globally acknowledged practices relating to environment, technology, social media, online platforms for education, entertainment, marketing and sales, and even for e-learning or even e-commerce part. Again, subjects under natural law, that is under science, are relevant by interpreting the society. Here in natural law, you are interpreting the society and how society uses the developments in nature and natural science, and how the government and international organizations have administered and executed their policies, their enactments, their rules and regulations. Subjects even from BA, BCom and BBA stream can be explored towards natural science. We know that yes, science is included in all the streams. Like there is science in arts, there is science in commerce, there is science in business administration. It is a science, but again there is a law attached to those all streams. So first of all, if we can include arts, commerce, business administration as a science, we can interpret it again through legal compliances and through legal interpretations as well. So natural law can be inclusive of all the streams, but you can limit it with the art subject, that is public law. That will be more relevant instead of going to the commercial or corporate laws combining with your natural law. So I will explain this in a coming stream. So you need to understand simple thing like what the BSc students study as a core subject in their BSc. So the subjects are mathematics, chemistry, physics, computer science, microbiology, biotechnology, statistics, home economics, physiology, environmental science, etc. as the core subject, and the subjects may differ from university to university. So which will be, these subjects will be relevant in interpreting the natural law subjects in your LLB. So what are the natural laws in LLB? The environmental laws, health laws, information technology laws, intellectual property rights law, cyber laws and similar other subjects are there. And there are few more subjects which has been offered by some other few universities in the country. So you can opt for that as well. So if it is in the interest of in your area of interest or you are passionate about that, you can go to those universities and pursue your passion and have a formal education on that particular area. So what are the optional subjects that can be offered, or you maybe have that in your compulsory subjects? So it can be national environmental laws or international environmental laws, air and space laws, maritime law, law and medicine, medical jurisprudence, health and food law, food security laws are there, information technology laws are there, cyber laws are there, forensic science laws are there. So biodiversity protection acts are there. Criminal psychology and sociology is also a part of law. Intellectual property rights law are there. Humanitarian laws are there. And penology and victimology. Offences against child and juvenile offences. Women and criminal laws. Right to information. National and international labor laws. So what are the working conditions? Healthy working conditions. So that needs to be looked into. So natural laws can have this subject as an optional also. International organizations only related to vulnerable groups or disadvantaged groups. There are certain international organizations related to vulnerable groups and disadvantaged groups. To summarize, know your area of interest you are passionate about. So that has to be done in your 12th standard or after your 12th. Choose the right stream as per your area of interest. So here stream, I mean to say, it is either it can be from your arts, commerce, business administration, or it can be from a science, or it can be a combination of all streams. So you will understand which stream to select, and after that once you enroll to LLB, make sure you choose the optional law subjects as per your area of interest, that is in which you are passionate about. If willing to pursue masters, again then the specialization to be according to your area of interest. So why I am telling to have a particular stream? Because first of all it is attached to your passion, that is area of interest. So choosing in this way or with a particular stream for all your courses, it will simplify your journey as law student, because student pursue the basic concepts in their first stream graduation. okay, concepts, nature, characteristics, and certain procedures. That's it. But the legal perspective will be learnt in your law graduation on the same concepts. The students will come across the similar topics. There can be similar topics in the same stream. There can be similar theories, because in science there are several doctrines, theories, formulas. So if you understand those basic things, even in commerce there are certain theories, like certain golden rules. So if you understand that, it will be easy for the similar subjects, the subjects which are relevant with the same stream. So the similar topics are there, theories are there, doctrines, principles, acts, rules, etc. will be repetitively uh, pursued, or you will be coming to understand that in different aspects interchangeably in other subjects of same stream. For example, from commerce, as I have given commerce, the golden rule for accountancy. So that can be again interpreted in taxation laws also. So you need to understand in taxation law one chapter for profits from business and uh, profession. So there you may need to interpret the accountancy and the business part there and the taxation part there. So the students will also evidence that they are required to understand common and similar case laws for subjects opted out of particular stream. So one particular case law out of commercial stream. So they have chosen the optional subject, the compulsory subjects, most of the subjects from their commercial stream. So a particular case law can be studied for several subjects, because if you pull down the articles, journals from Westlaw or the any online database, if you see the subject line, the subjects are out of a single case can be a matter of judgment, a decision for competition law, company law, any other commercial laws. So in all the subjects you will be coming across the same case laws. So once you have studied a single case law, you can interpret and apply it in your different subjects examination as well. By the time you do your PhD, if you have wished to do your PhD, after completing your education and all, after completing your professional knowledge or working somewhere, and you wish to do your PhD, then you would have come up with conceptual, theoretical, mastery level and professional level of knowledge on the topic you were passionate about. So this was the video. Hope it will be helpful for in pursuing your legal education. So thank you, students.